And today we are playing Planet Fulcrum. This is a intergalactic race for glory, I guess. And I'm joined by the designer of the game, Paul. How you doing, Paul?
And not too bad. Thanks for having me.
Of course, it's a pleasure to have you, and I'm really excited to have you teach the game. Now, this game's actually on Kickstarter right now. I've just got the Kickstarter up on the screen here. And so you just launched. How are you feeling about the campaign so far?
Well, it's about a week in.
Yep.
It's obviously not funded yet. It's currently at about 30%. So we'll just have to keep our fingers crossed on this one.
Yeah, absolutely. But is this a second creation for you, right? You've done games before.
Yeah, so this actually represents the first board game that I've done.
Oh, cool.
So the game that we're about to play today, actually, originally, the original conception of the idea was an online-based card battle game.
Oh, wow.
But I can get into the reasons as to why it's been transformed later.
Oh, sure. I'm very curious as to how that came about. So, like, were you going for like a TCG or like a PvP battler or?
It was PvP, yeah. And
Yeah.
so my day job is a user experience designer.
Oh,
So I'm
cool.
very heavily entrenched in the digital space, shall we say?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Well, of course, and we're glad to have the game on Tabletopia where people can experience it in the digital space. Um, so yeah, with the campaign, I mean, you've got a normal version, you've got a pioneer version as well. You can get yourself custom illustrated as a character. That's pretty cool. So it looks like you've got some fun stuff lined up for this campaign, and quite the host of characters too, of characters
Yes,
too.
yeah. So I mean, fundamentally, the game's been built around character creation.
Yeah,
So there's an online print and play character creator. So you yourself can go and create your own character,
amazing.
print them out into the game. And the idea really, especially for my first board game Kickstarter, was to just put as much value into a single box as possible, rather than offer different pledge levels of different types of games. Because that could get very complicated very quick for one
Mm.
person to deal with.
Yeah, absolutely. And how far along is the game? Like, if you back it now, is the game ready to go out the door, or is it
Oh
still in
yes, yeah.
development?
No, 100% it's ready to go out the door. The only thing that will hold up the production is how quickly the Pioneer pledge levels get their characters
Okay, great.
illustrated. Yeah, that level allows you to feature in the rulebook.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. Well, I'm really excited to check this out. So, I've got the version up on Tabletopia here, and you've suggested that today I play a solo version of the game, which is just a nice way to sort of introduce me to the system. And you're going to be my overseer and mentor.
Sounds good to me, yes.
Excellent. Well, where do we begin?
Okay, so I think we need to begin by me being able to see the screen.
Yes. Okay.
Um,
Do you?
where do I need to
Oh
do
no.
that?
Let
Just
me
quickly.
let me let me send you a link to our Twitch. That should get you. You'll be able to see a little bit of a delayed version of what's happening here.
No problem at all.
Yeah, cool. So this is the solo version, and I believe this is me going to be competing against these three AI boards.
That's right. Yeah, I've just got to play through 13 seconds of adverts. I'm afraid,
Oh,
so I do
that's
apologise.
okay. That's fine. Thank
I'm
you.
wholly,
Thank
wholly
you. Thank
unprofessional.
you for your 0.02 cents. Okay, so now people are getting adverts while they're watching the stream. Do you mind muting the Twitch if that's okay?
Right, yeah, I've just got to play through 13 seconds.
Oh no,
Ah,
I
there
can
we
hear
go.
you talking about playing 13 seconds through of ads back 13
Thank you
seconds
for
ago.
your 2 cents.
Let me pause it.
Yeah.
Let me find out where. Let me just mute. Oh, good God.
Oh, you're
Good
completely
God.
fine. This is rather fun, actually.
Right. Okay. So apologies for that,
You
everybody.
are completely fine.
Um, so we're obviously on a bit of a delay at the moment, so this is going to be a little bit of a challenge. But essentially, yeah, you've got in front of you right now, you've got Sarah Jane Harper, which is the character that you'll be playing, and you'll have three other characters that are effectively the AI part of this game. So in the actual board game itself, that mat is reversible. So depending on whether you're playing with four players, just with solo play. And the overall object of the game is to go around the board and collect territory.
Okay.
You have basically crash landed on this planet. You wake sort of dazed, confused, not knowing where you are, but you realize that the planet has imbued you with powers.
Ooh.
So those powers, if you were to zoom into the character mat,
Yeah.
which has the five bright colors next to them,
Mm-hmm.
you'll see that you have, from left to right, you have energy, which is the amount of fulcra you can store on each of these spaces. Now, fulcra is effectively the currency within this game. It allows you to level up your abilities. It allows you to claim territory. Any action that you do that helps you progress is effectively governed by fulcra.
Mm-hmm.
So that energy ability shows how much you can hold on each of those other abilities. The next one is resilience, and resilience is your defense in battle, and strength is your attack in battle.
Yep.
So there is a deck-based battle element to this, where the objective is to knock down the other player's stats.
Yep.
Intelligence represents the amount of meteor cards you can hold in your hand. So these are the secret cards that are used for things like gathering quicker resources like fulcra and battle modifiers that help you with battle itself.
Cool.
And then lastly, the orange segment is speed. So this is the amount of moves that you can make in a single turn.
Sure.
So above all of that, you see that the five cards, each set out at level 3, they represent the level of each of those abilities.
Okay.
So for speed, you can move 3 spaces. Intelligence, you can hold 3 cards, so on and so forth. Okay.
Yep.
So I think probably what would be good is we'll just finalize the setup, and then we'll go for a round of play. So I'll get onto the morality tracker next.
Yep.
But if we can each deal out, if you just zoom out for me so we can see the board, if we can each deal out 3 of those cards to each player.
Yeah, sure. Do I get to see them?
You only get to see yours.
Okay.
So keep them hidden for the AI.
No problem. Okay. Here's what I got. Intelligence shard and 2 warhammers.
Yeah, okay. So intelligence shard. So shards in general, the idea is that if you get a pair of matching shards, you can cash them in for cubes. So if you get 2 of the green ones, you can exchange them for 3 green cubes.
Yep.
The 2 warhammers themselves, they are attacking modifiers. So if you attack an opponent, you can play those cards. However, it's worth bearing in mind in the top left of those cards, they indicate the faction that you must represent in order to play those cards. Okay?
Yep.
So obviously the player will begin the turn. So let's jump onto the board quickly and work out where Harper is as the character. So she's currently
in the forest.
Yes. Okay. So you have 3 moves, and each of the spaces represents an action that you can take. So the space nearest to you, which is directly below Harper, is the meteor space. That's where you pick up those meteor cards that we just spoke through.
Oh, yep.
Now, one would imagine you don't need to do that yet because you've kind of got some pretty good cards.
And I'm at my hand limit of 3, right? Based on my intelligence.
That's right. Yes. Yep. The 3 spaces that have tokens on them, they are territories.
Okay.
And in order for you to claim a territory, you need to land on the space, and you need to spend the same amount of fulcra that is relative to your ability within that region. So you refer to your green space on your character mat,
yep,
which is currently set at 3. You need 3 cubes, which you fortunately have.
Yep.
And you would spend those 3 cubes to claim territory.
Okay.
So the object of the game is to collect territory and build your stats. And once all territory has been collected, players will tally up their score at the end.
Oh,
so
sure.
And then, the highest points wins.
Yep.
Would you like me to cover off the other 3 areas? Or
Yeah, let's go for that. We've got the green cube here.
Yeah, so that's the central source where you collect Fulcrum cubes. So that allows you to pick up green Fulcrum because you're in the green area. Yep. The ones that are just above it that indicate the 4 different types of cubes, that allows you to pick up Fulcrum from a different area. Okay. So currently you're able to pick up 3, so you could pick up 3 cubes, each of a different space.
You can mix and match that, yeah.
Exactly. And then lastly, the whirlpool looking image, that is essentially a portal, and that allows you to port to any other region on the board.
Cool. All right. So I'm competing to claim territories, and the ones that have tokens on them, those are the ones that are claimable, right?
That's right, yes.
Okay. All right. Well, should I?
So for a turn, you've got 3 phases. Your first phase is to move. You must always move.
Okay.
The second phase is to interact with the space you've landed on. And then the third is to adjust your morality tracker, which we can get to once you've taken an action.
All right. Well, I'll just begin moving along. So I get 3. So when I move 3 times, do I get the benefits of each space I move through, or only the one I finish on?
The one you finish on.
Cool. Okay. Well, let's just go over here to Q. So I've finished on space Q.
Yep. So here you'll want to claim that territory, right?
Yep.
So what you must do is, in your character mat, you currently have 3 cubes.
That's it.
You'll need to return them back to the game.
Yep. They're just going up here. They're gone.
Okay. Then you take the token and place it in your green section on your character mat.
Okay. Oops.
To signify ownership.
Yep.
That's it.
Cool.
And then what you want to do, if you zoom out, you'll see that there are some faction tokens off to the side. And you'll need to place your current faction token in that space. So...
oh, I see. The red, purple, and blue tokens.
That's right. So you're currently a nomad, which is the purple token.
Because on this morality tracker, everything's in the nomad area. Makes sense?
Yeah. I'll get onto that straight after this.
No problem. Yep.
Okay, so as a very sort of basic first action, you've claimed some territory. Now, to conclude your turn, you always have to adjust your morality tracker based on the action that you've just taken. So if you zoom into the tracker, we'll just take a quick look at it. So what you've got either side, either side represents one of the 8 actions you can take in this game. The 3 columns represent the factions, signified by color. And to start the game, we always start as a nomad because the planet doesn't recognize your morality. You're a beginner.
Of course.
So, but once you've just taken this action, what you'll want to do is look at the territories row, which is at the top. And you will want to move that marker 3 spaces, because that's the amount it cost you to claim that territory, towards control vacant.
Yep.
So what that's done is that shifted your morality ever so slightly towards the Guardian, who are the good guys. Okay, so that's your turn.
Yep.
We now need to move on to one of the character AIs. So let's go.
General Tremlanox.
Tremlano.
Thank you.
Tremlano. Okay, so when using the AI, they perform in exactly the same way.
Okay.
They'll look to take an action and everything else, except the only thing that they don't do is adjust their morality. Their morality is fixed. They are within sort of a fixed faction.
Oh, sure.
So if we zoom into Tremolino's card, you'll see underneath his name there's an objective.
Yep.
So Tremolino's like cause in life is basically to battle Overlord and Nomad players.
Okay.
So bear in mind you're currently a Nomad player, so he may want to look to come after you.
I see.
In terms of how you maneuver Tremolino, you have just to the right of that action priorities.
Yep.
Now, moving from left to right, they are prioritized according to what he ideally wants to do. So the first thing he wants to do is approach you in battle.
Yep.
Yeah, approach you in battle, but essentially let you take the first hit.
Yep.
If he can't do that, he'll try to control territory. If he can't do that, he'll go claim Fulcrum, so on and so forth.
Yep.
So what we need to do now is just take a look at where he is, just to where he is on the board.
Yep.
Just to understand the actions that are available to him. So I believe Tremolino's speed isn't that great. I think he can only move 2 spaces.
That's right.
So he's fairly slow. So he's only got 2 spaces available to him, and he certainly can't reach you.
Yep.
To indicate battle. So what you'll need to do is do the next action that's available to him,
which would be control a vacant territory.
Yeah. So this is an interesting point. So what you'll see is with his territory, the region that he's currently in, he has a level of 4, and 4 represents the amount of fulcra that he would need to claim a territory. So it's always relative to your ability. So the cost of the action is always relative to your ability.
What do you mean by that? Sorry.
So if you look at his resilience, it's currently at level 4.
Yes.
If he were to claim territory, he would need 4 fulcra
cubes. I see.
In order to do that. So he only has 3 cubes because you only start the game with 3.
Yep.
So he's not able to claim territory just yet. So what he'll need to do is move to the central fulcra source to claim that extra cube that he needs.
Okay. Well, he can do that in... Well, he can't do that in 2. But does he pick this priority because it's the first one he can work towards?
Yeah, basically, it's the first thing available to him.
Yep.
The other thing is, so this is where you need to kind of just calculate quickly how far away he is from you versus how far away he is from claiming that cube.
I see.
So I believe that you're more than a good few spaces away.
Yes. 2, 3, 4.
So what he'll, yeah. So he'll work towards claiming a cube so he can go and get territory in his next turn.
Sure.
So he'll move 2 spaces to the nearest point.
Yep, and he's equidistant to DNF, which are both equidistant to the central cube square. So do I pick, or does he have a priority?
So in terms of the territory that he claims, that's entirely, if it's equidistant, it's entirely up to you.
Yeah, sure. Cool. Easy.
So that's basically, that is. And once we get to know the AIs, they're actually very, very quick to maneuver to allow you get back to your turn very quickly. So that's Tremolino's turn. We now need to move over to Mace's turn, I believe.
To Franklin Mason Jr.
Mason Jr.
Yeah.
Sorry, I called him. Term of endearment.
Of course.
So he has a slightly different scenario here.
He just wants to battle.
He's absolutely maxed out on strength. Yeah, he's super aggressive as a player.
Yeah.
He can't reach you yet, and it's worth mentioning that in solo mode, AI objectives are always focused on the player, not other AI. Okay. So you've always got to watch your back. But he can't reach you at the moment. He can't battle. There's no territory for him to steal because the territory's not up and running yet.
Not claimed yet. Yep.
And so the next thing he'll want to do is collect as many attack modifiers as possible hand. So before we do that, we just need a little bit of sorting out to do with his hand, because if you look at his intelligence,
Yep.
you'll see that that's at a level 2.
Yep.
Which means he can only hold 2 meteor cards.
Yep.
So he currently has 3, just because that's how we begin the game. So flip them over.
Yep. Oops.
And he has to discard 1. So we need to make the decision on his behalf, obviously.
Yep.
But we do it in the...
Sorry, is there an order?
No, we basically do it according to his desired meteor deck. So he wants to keep attacking fires.
Yeah.
So he has 1 already. So he can discard any of the other 2 shards.
Yep. He would probably discard the intelligence shard.
Okay, let's do that.
Yep. Cool.
And when you discard cards, just put them back in the deck and give it a shuffle.
Oh, yeah, beautiful. Yep.
And once that's shuffled, okay. So in terms of his action, we can now begin his turn, because we've basically set him to where he needs to be. I believe he'll want to go to that meteor site to collect more meteor cards.
That's right. So I'll just move him the 1.
Yeah.
And then now, what do we do?
So because he's in the Demon's Forge, which is kind of like the molten lava region, you'll notice that his ability on that level is 5.
Yeah.
So that allows him to pick up 5 cards.
Oh, wow.
However, because his intelligence is only at 2, he needs to card down until he has 2 cards remaining.
Yep.
So it basically gives him ample opportunity to get his desired cards. So we'll need to do that. We'll need to do that on his behalf.
Yep, no problem. So he's going to keep, I think, the Warhammer and the dagger. Would that be right?
Yes, that's the attacking one, right? And what you identified there actually is the red cards are only available to him as well, because he's an overlord. So what we'll need to do is basically place the other 5 back in the deck, give it a shuffle, and that's Franklin's turn over.
Too easy. Oh god, I just drew a billion cards. Hold on. Oh my goodness. That's all right. Select all, pop them back. Yep, cool. That's Franklin's turn done.
That's Franklin's turn done. And just flip the cards back over again, just so we...
keep the mystery.
Exactly.
All right, so we're at Masuta. His intelligence is 3, so his hand is fine. His objective is to control vacant territory. That is his first objective, and I think he can go about that. So I'm just going to move him 1, 2 to K.
Not quite.
Oh.
So if you look back at his stats, you'll notice that he's at level 4 with only 3 cubes.
Ah, thank you. I didn't catch
That's
that.
all right. This first round is always kind of designed to give everybody a bit of a learning in how the mechanics of that work. So he'll effectively need to move to his second task, which is a central source in the cubes.
Yeah. Well, he will start moving there, but he has a movement of a speed of 4, so he can do that. He gets there, and he will take some central cubes.
Yeah, so he has 3 already. The ability allows him to hold 4.
Yep.
So he'll only pick up 1.
Beautiful. Done. There it is.
Perfect. Okay, so on to back to you.
Great.
So hopefully what that's done in that first round, that's just given you a bit of an understanding as to how the ability work with the planet and everything else. So what I'm going to do for this turn, unless you say otherwise, is just stay completely silent and allow you to make your choice.
One question I do have, how would I go about upgrading my different attributes?
Okay, so what you'll see just above the level 3 is a number that sits above it, so that's 1. So what you need to upgrade is you need to have 1 territory that is in relation to the ability you want to upgrade, which you have.
Yep.
Then you need to move to the central Fulcrum resource.
Yep.
And then you need to effectively well, hypothetically, you would pick the cubes up and then spend the cubes.
Yep.
But to save some time, let's assume that you've picked the cubes up. And then all you need to do is change the card from 3 to 4. There's a little mini deck under each of those cards.
Perfect. Okay.
So you always level up at the central source.
Yep. Well, I'm going to go 1 to the central source. And I have 1 territory in that type. So I'm going to make that into a 4. There it is. Those 2 can go under. Yep. Oh, no. Great. There we go. I've leveled it up.
Okay. So just to conclude your turn, obviously you've got to go back to your tracker. Now, what you did there effectively was collect Fulcra because you picked up cubes to spend cubes. So you'll need to look at the pickup items row.
Yep.
And move 3 spaces because that was the cost of your action. It was 3 cubes toward Fulcra.
Yep. That makes sense.
So what you're starting to see now is an even split, morality-wise, between the Nomads and the Guardians. However, you don't defect yet because there needs to be a clear majority in a new faction for you to do so.
Got it. Cool. Okay.
Okay, so on to Tremolino, I believe.
Yes, that's correct. So where is he at? He is still trying to control vacant territory. He doesn't have enough cubes to do that. So he's heading for the central source. He goes there. 1.
Just double check. Just double check quickly. Can he reach you to attack you?
1, 2. He could actually.
And that's his preferred choice.
Ah, okay. So he moves towards my my square. My hex.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay. So a round of battle.
Yeah.
So he's obviously initiated it, but in his nature, he prefers the other person to strike first. So what that means is if you look at your character mat, the location of battle is the stat that's at stake here.
Right.
So that is
intelligence.
That's the green. Yep. So that you have 4.
Yep.
Then because you're attacking, you add your strength ability.
Oh, yep.
Yep. So that gives you a score of 7 currently. And then look at your hand, which is your meteor hand. Sorry. And are there any modifiers that you want to play here?
I'm interested in playing a Warhammer, but how will he defend?
So basically he will take his intelligence because that's the location of battle.
Yep.
He will take his resilience because he is taking it he's taking the second turn in battle. And then he will play any defensive blue modifiers available to him in his meteor deck. But don't turn those over.
I don't get to see until I've played my Warhammer, right?
You need to make the call now whether or not you want to play 2 Warhammers, 1 Warhammer, or none at all.
I'm going to play 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that gives you a score of, what's that, 11?
11.
Okay. So he currently has... if we look at his card, we have 4 for resilience. We have
4 for the location, which puts him at 8.
And he only has a 1 battle modifier that he can play, I believe.
Yes,
which is a
gauntlet.
So 9.
Yep.
So that means that you win.
Oh, cool. Because he does play that card.
He has to play that card, yes.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, AIs will always play any card available to them.
Yep. Cool. Great. So I won.
You won, which means let's start with Tremolino.
Yeah.
Which means for him that we now need to downgrade his intelligence.
Okay.
So if you look at the deck of cards that are sitting above level 4 for him, if you just flip over the top one,
get a 3.
I think 3. That's right. So that's where he currently sits, level 3.
Okay.
And as a result of that, no, he doesn't have to discard any meteor cards because he only has 2.
Yep.
So let's move over to you. So that's him done. He's down to level 3. But for you, you get to pick up 3 Fulcra as a reward for battle. So green Fulcra because of the location of battle.
Sure. That's fine by me. Yep.
And yeah, that's it for you for now because nothing else is impacted.
Because that was
so basically
this was his turn, right?
That's right. Yep. That's right. So So as a result, you just collect Fulcra for basically being victorious in battle.
Cool. All right, Frankie boy.
Frankie boy, I like it.
All right. So what's he want to do? Where are you? He's on the media site. He wants to attack in battle. That is 1, 2, 3 possible.
He'll only focus on you though.
Oh, he won't go for Masuda. Okay, yep, got it. Then it's not possible. He wants to steal controlled. Also not possible yet. So attack modifiers. He will just increase his attack modifiers.
It depends.
Okay.
So if he has attack modifiers, both of them in his hand.
Oh, he does.
Then he's done that task. He's achieved his objective there.
Got it.
So he'll want to move to the next action.
Cool. Well then, he wants to control vacant. So, can he afford to in this place? No, because he only has 3 out of 5. So he's going for the central source. So we're going 1, 2. Central source. He's going to pick up his maximum, which is 2 more. And that's
1 more. He can only pick up 1.
He can only pick up 1.
Yeah, so if you look at his energy ability, that determines how many cubes you can hold on each of your abilities.
Ah, okay. Yep.
So he can only pick up 1 cube.
But he would still need a 5 to be able to claim anything in this territory.
Yeah, so effectively he's extremely badass, shall we say, when it comes to battle, but not entirely smart when it comes to territory.
Sure.
So he'll probably have to move on from that area in order for him to sort of gain. Yeah.
All right, cool.
But that's his turn.
Cool. We're back to Masuda, who wants to control vacant territory. That has enough cubes, so let's get him on the way. He's going for L, and he is claiming L. Return those cubes. And his morality, because he claimed territory, is blue. So that location becomes blue, and he's there.
So actually what you'll find is that just indicates the action, not necessarily his faction. If you look in the top left corner of his mat, you'll see the icon and the color scheme that represents his faction. That's right.
Got it. Cool. So he is a purple guy. Who are they? What are they called?
So they are nomads. They're effectively wanderers.
Cool. Awesome.
They have quite a unique talent for battle. They can play any modifier.
Oh, interesting.
So beware of Masuda if he decides to attack.
Okay.
Okay.
Brilliant. Okay.
So effectively, what you've just gone through here on Tabletopia is the onboarding phase of solo play mode.
Okay.
So I'd like to think now that you should be good to just run with it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not testing you, by the way. That's obviously just
introducing me to how it goes. That's no problem. Well, all right then. So, I mean, I'm still here with Tremolo. I could just attack him again.
You must always move.
I must always move. Okay. And I can't move back onto the same space, I assume.
Unless you had level 4 speed.
Right.
So, you've always got to move in the same direction. But if you had level 4, you could cycle back round.
Oh, yeah, of course. Okay. Well, let's see. I have I have 3 cubes, but I need 4. However, due to my energy, I can't. Oh, that's a conundrum. I can't hold more cubes there. Well, I guess I'm best off plodding along to the canyon. Yeah. So I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm on the central cube space of the canyon. I'm gonna get 3 cubes.
Okay.
Yep. And that's because I defend Fulcra. Fulcra pushes my morality all the way to blue.
That's right, yes.
So what's the consequence of that?
So you're good for the moment because you're still displaying equal allegiance between nomads and guardians, so
Yep.
you don't defect. But the moment one of the other things adjusts, chances are you'll end up becoming a guardian.
Okay. And what?
So an overview. So guardians are all about sharing territory. So if you have fellow guardians on the board, you can use their territory to level up your abilities. You don't need to personally own that territory.
Oh.
Nomads themselves, they work alone. However, in battle, they can use both red and blue modifiers. So they have every battle modifier available to them. And then the overlords themselves, they kind of work the same way as the guardians. However, only the strongest overlord benefits.
Yep.
So whoever's the most powerful overlord basically can feed off of minion overlord territory. And the other benefit of what's known as the Dark Paragon is that their territory cannot be stolen.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So those are the 3 differing behaviors of the factions.
Interesting. Yeah, cool. And I guess depending on what sort of what situation you find yourself in, you may want to align yourself by doing specific abilities that push you towards those factions.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So it may be prudent to be a guardian to feed off of other people's territory versus you're ready to lock the game down and you may want to try and become the Dark Paragon, for example.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, let's see. I currently sitting in the orange territory. Oh no, I've gone. What am I doing?
Yeah.
We're back to Tremolo, who wants to battle me, and can he reach me? No, he cannot. So
just a slight difference here. So because you've downgraded Tremolo, he defaults to upgrading again. So he'll leave you alone until he's reset.
Okay.
So beating any AI in battle gives you that respite until they're reset.
That makes sense. I was like, is he just going to chase me for eternity? Cool. Yep. All right. So in that case, he wants to upgrade his intelligence, and the way to do that is have green cubes. So I mean, he must move though. So what happens now?
So you're safe for a turn, basically. He just needs to move away from that space to get back onto that space in the next go.
Okay.
But what I would say is if one of his actions, for example, is to collect meteor cards that allows him to do that, then that's the space that he would likely choose.
Right. Doesn't look like that's the case for him. Yep. Okay, well, he's just going to move here.
You sure? He's got the meteor space available to him in 2 moves.
The meteor space. 1, 2, which, oh, I'm sorry. He does want defense modifiers. Yep. My mistake.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's okay.
So he will be able to draw 2 more. And no, he can draw 4. He can draw 3. He can draw 3. Yeah. He can hold 3.
That's right.
Yep. So let's decide what he gets to keep. He will preference defensive things, I assume. So he's definitely keeping... Well, there's no defensive things here. So
there's nothing there to him. So as a default, if the desired meteor card isn't there,
Yeah.
default to the modifiers that favour his current faction. So
Okay.
I would keep the the blue modifiers.
Keep the 2 blue, and then his third one is just at my discretion?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Orange. He can keep that. They can go away. Great. Okay.
And do remember just to hide those.
Yes. Cool.
Try and be fair to Tremlino.
Yeah, of course. All right. We're off to Franklin Mason Jr. So, Franklin is looking for a battle. Not going to happen with your 3 speed. That's okay. He wants to steal controlled. Can he reach controlled? No. He wants attack modifiers. Well, he's full up for attack modifiers, so he doesn't care. He wants to control vacant territory, however, and can he afford to do so? No. So then he will try to go to the central source and collect Fulcrum, but he's also full up, so he won't.
Well, and can he reach a central source in a different region within 3 moves?
Within 3 moves? Yes, he could. Oh, I see. So, he will hunt for other Fulcra. Well,
it looks like he can reach you, actually.
Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, he can. Oh, he's just going to attack me. I'm sorry. 1, 2. I overthunk that. All right. He's coming for battle. So now he will initiate. Is that what's happening?
That's right. So what you'll need to do is add his speed, which is the base ability that's up for grabs.
Yep.
His attack, which is 5, to
Ooh.
beware, and then any attack modifiers that he has.
Okay. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think the guy's got you.
Yeah.
So
he's
you
at 8.
now need
9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Versus 3 plus 3, 6, and I cannot add any defense to that. That is not going to happen for me.
No. So unfortunately, what that means for you is your speed moves down to 2.
Oof. Okay. It's 2. There it is. Yep.
As a consequence, you can only hold 2 cubes.
Oh no. So I shed these cubes?
You shed only within the speed area. Sorry.
Okay.
Only within the speed, yeah.
Got it.
Because your speed level's at 2.
That's right. That makes sense. But
yeah, so
if for some reason my energy had gone down, that would affect everything else.
That's right. So, but this has also been a bit of a lesson in being mindful of where the AIs are on the board.
Yep.
But there we go. So, but for the good news for Mason is that he's won. He has to discard those.
Yep.
And he's able to pick up 3 speed cubes as a result of his victory.
Oh, lucky.
He's done well.
That's going to help him. Although he's just going to keep attacking me. All
Maybe
right.
not.
We'll see. Okay, and we're back to Masuda. So, what does Masuda want to do? Control vacant territories. Well, he's sitting on a claimed territory, so he can move 1, 2, and he could get to a vacant territory, but he has no cubes. So I guess he's going for the Fulcrum source. He's joining everyone. He's joining this little party right here.
But if he does that, what he's doing, in fact, is initiate battle, which isn't a priority for him at this stage.
Yep.
So you may want to look at other Fulcrum sources that he can reach.
Okay, in that case, he's going 1, 2, 3, 4 to this Fulcrum source. And he will take 3 strength, 3 black ones.
That's right.
Cool. Okay. That's that. And we're back to me with my downgraded speed. That's so sad.
That is sad. The speed's a tricky one.
Yeah.
So if I may make a recommendation at this point,
Mm-hmm.
uh, get out of Dodge.
Okay.
I would jump onto the portal
Mm-hmm.
and port yourself to the energy region, the center part of the board.
Ah, okay. Let's do that. 1, 2. Portal to the energy portal.
Yeah.
All right.
So yes, you're still at 2 speed, but you can't really do anything about that until Mace moves away.
That's fair.
The good thing about a portal as well is it gives you a respite from him attacking you. He can't port onto an occupied port,
Sure, sure.
so it just gives you a bit of breathing space to lick your wounds.
That's completely fair. It doesn't look like portals do anything for morality.
They do.
Oh, they do.
So at the bottom we have portal destinations.
Portal destinations. Oh, yes,
And
we do. Okay.
So we have either an occupied region, which means port to a place where there are other players,
Yep.
or unoccupied, which is what you've just done.
I'm going for fear. And will it bump 3 or 2?
Because of the action, you jumped from speed, right? The
Yep.
speed region. So that's 2.
Yep. Cool.
But have a look at what that's done to your morality.
Ooh, I am Guardian now.
That's right. So you're now a guardian because the majority sits there, which means take each of those markers and move them all to the far left of the guardian, the blue side.
I'll take all 4. All 4.
Yeah, you basically reset your tracker to be firmly within the guardian faction.
Okay, interesting. And Guardians can level up via your controlled territory. So I can... No, I mean, if there were other Guardians, I could use their territory. There are... I mean, General Tremolo is a Guardian.
You have an ally there. Yeah,
Okay.
and actually what that means as well, if you look at his objective,
Yeah.
he'll only attack nomads and overlords, so he will leave you alone.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, that's me done there. We're back to Tremolo. Where are you? Yeah, okay. He's on the media space. He wants to defend in battle. He can only move 2, so that's not happening. He wants to control vacant. Ooh.
He still needs to upgrade his intelligence.
That's right. That's his priority. So he's just going to keep moving towards that central space. 1, 2.
Yeah.
And he's going to claim 4, which becomes 3 intelligence. Yep. And then, that's... Yeah, because that will allow him to claim a territory, which will allow him to upgrade his card, right?
Yeah, so for AIs, it works slightly differently.
Okay.
He's not got to have, because AIs can never upgrade beyond their base stats. For them, they don't necessarily need territory to upgrade.
Yep.
So all he's doing is resetting his stats.
Sure.
So in this scenario here for the AI, he doesn't need territory to upgrade. He just needs to reset his baseline stats.
So he can he do that right now?
Yes.
Okay. So he's back to 4. Cool. All right.
And just a handy usability hint.
Yeah.
If an AI is downgraded, just place the new card above his current stat, because then that kind of, if you place it on top of the deck, if you see what I mean. Yeah, for future you'll see that they need to
upgraded.
Basically that's right.
Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. Oops. Goodness. Cool. All right. Let's go back over here to Franklin Mason Jr. Now, he wants to battle all players, which means me, right? In this case.
Yeah, that's right. But you're good for now.
Yep.
You're safe.
I am not within 3. Because distance with portals doesn't count?
He can't land on a portal that has a player currently on it.
Got it. All right, then. He wants to steal controlled territory. And that is not possible. It is possible due to his cubes. So he is going to go here. And he's going to pay 3 cubes to steal this territory. And it becomes a red territory. And it's L. He's going to take that. And it goes there.
But not just any red territory. So because he represents the only overlord in the game.
Yep.
He is actually the Dark Paragon.
Oh, okay.
So what you need to do is just flip that token that's currently on the board.
Yep. Oh, wow. And that is unstealable.
You can't steal it. The only way that you can topple him off of Paragon status is to become a more powerful overlord.
I see.
So as in,
yeah,
have a higher overall stats than him.
Oh, so my combined stats, is that what it would be? If I was an overlord and my stats were the highest combined versus his highest combined.
That's right.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, let's go to Masuta. So Masuta wants to control vacant territory. Where are you, Masuta? You're up there. And you've got black cubes on hand, so that's good. You can do a 3. I think you're going to H. And you're just going to claim that for 3 cubes. Let's go back in the bag. And you are a nomad. So that's nomad territory now. And I believe that's his turn.
Cool.
Yep. Great. Here we go. Well, back to me. What do I want to do? Well, I've run away and I'm in the purple energy area now. So, I mean, I like the idea of upgrading my energy because, especially right now, I can't touch the intelligence, the forest, if I want to claim territories.
Mm-hmm.
So I might go for the portal, go for the central Fulcrum Square. I'm going to... no, wait. To upgrade, I would need I'd need a Fulcrum territory. I'd need 1 Fulcrum territory. 1 energy territory, which needs 3 Fulcra. So right now I'm going to take 3 purple Fulcra. And that's my turn.
Yeah, and I believe you're maxed out as a guardian, so you don't need to move.
Nothing happens there. That's right. Okay, well, so Tremolo, he is all healed up and his stats are back to normal. So he cares about defending in battle, but that's only when it comes to me, so he's fine there. He wants to control vacant territories, so he can not afford to do that just now. So will he go for a central source? He is not within 2 of a central source. He's full up on defense modifiers. So he's going to portal into an occupied region. I believe that's his closest available action.
Yeah.
So he's going to go 1, 2 into an occupied region. I don't want him to come to me. So I'm going to throw him into the canyon.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Next up, we have Franklin Mason Jr., you want to attack all players in battle, which just means me. It's really mean, but you can't get to me. So he wants to steal controlled. Nothing nearby. Oh, no, nothing nearby. Attack modifiers. He does need some attack modifiers. So can he reach the meteor space? Yes, he can. So he's going to go 1. And he's going to take 2.
Actually...
Oh, he's going to take 4 and keep 2. What am I missing?
He picks up 3.
Okay.
Because he's in speed area, right? So he's able to pick up 3,
that's
but
right.
he can only hold 2.
Yeah. And we're going to pick for him... He doesn't particularly care about any of them. So I'm just going to throw away the resilience shard for him.
Yeah, that's a dud hand for him.
Yeah. Now, do these characters, do the AIs ever use their cards to say give them Fulcrum and stuff like that?
Yeah, so if for example they do happen to pick out the shard pairs, they will cash them in. Yeah,
Oh, cool. So they have to be pairs, is that right? Exchange two
that's
of
right.
these. Yeah, cool. Okay. Beautiful. Moving on, and I'm just going to set that camera so I can start running back to it a lot quicker. He wants to control vacant territory. Where are you? You're in the black area. You just picked up a vacant territory, so you can't afford to do that. So you're going to the control source. Going here. You're going to pick up 3. 3 black cubies. That's it for that. And we are back to me. So, looking at, let's see, I'm in the energy area. I've got 3. That means I can go for either upgrading or I can, well, I need to claim and then I can upgrade. So I'm going to claim A. So A is mine at the cost of 3 purple. And I am currently a guardian, so that is a guardian territory right there.
I have to say you're motoring now, Mark. You don't need me anymore.
Oh no, I'm still gonna miss. I'm still gonna mess up. Don't worry, you're needed. I promise. So guardians can level up at any guardian territory. Good to know. Excuse me. Now morality wise, I just controlled a vacant. Nothing happens. Good to know. All right. The general himself. Where is he? He's over there. So, what does he want to do? Defend in battle. He doesn't go for AIs. Does he want to?
No.
Does he want to control a vacant? He does, but he doesn't have any Fulcra. So, off to the control source it is. He's going there. 1, 2, and he's going to take 2. Yeah.
Strategically, if I may.
Yeah.
So the previous turn where you didn't actually want Tremlino to join you in the central force, what you should have factored in was the fact that he's also a guardian.
Yes, that just occurred to me.
He's going to leave you alone. He's going to claim territory. It will allow you to level up a lot quicker.
Yes. That is
just
good to know.
Maybe for next time.
Yeah.
I obviously didn't want to completely coach the game.
No, you're fine, but it's interesting to see good strategies play out because it kind of shows the potential of the strategic depth in the game. So that's something I should have caught, but thank you. Still working on it.
No problem. First time, right?
Absolutely. All right, Franklin, you want to attack in battle, doesn't care about me. Cannot reach me because I'm in the central area. He wants to steal controlled. Can he reach a controlled? He can. 1, 2, 3. Not quite. And he can't go the other way for controlled. No. Attack modifiers. He's full up. No, he's not. He is not full up. So he wants attack modifiers. Wait. He has 2. Oh, no, he's full up. Never mind me. He wants to control vacant. Well, in order to...
Does he have attack modifiers, though? Or does he have
attack
2
modifiers. That's right.
Yeah.
However...
Yeah, he can't...
Yeah.
Shards.
That's right. Well, in that case, he's going to go 1, 2, 3 to this meteor spot. He's going to draw out... He's in the black area, so he draws 5? No.
That's right.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He draws 5, but he needs to discard down to 2.
Yep, he's keeping that attack modifier, and he is keeping the battle axe as well.
Yeah, he won't be able to play the battle axe, but...
Yep. Okay, good to know. Cool. So, that's him done. We're on to Masuta. Now, Masuta, you want to control vacant. You can probably do that now. You can afford to do that. So you're probably going for J. Wow. You, raking it in. going for J, spending 1, 2, 3, which is going to take J from you for this.
So if we just pause there for a second.
Yeah.
If we look at his stats, which is at level 3,
Yep.
the number above that stat indicates how many territories he can keep whilst on level 3. So he can only hold one territory there. So he's effectively done in that region. He can't do any more.
Got it. Okay, then I'll take all that back.
Sorry, I should have said that earlier.
You're
I'm
fine.
going to blame the Twitch lag.
Yeah, absolutely. That's completely fair. So he actually does still have his 3 cubes. Okay, so what does he care about next? Control source. Well, he's already there. Can he reach another one with 4 though? Yes, he can. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. He's going to take 3 ice, I believe. Yep. And that's all for that. Great, and we are back. Now, what are these aggressive actions that push me towards overlords? Chaos, underhand. So media cards attacking, uninhabited region portals, and stealing controlled territories. Not happening where I am right now. That's okay. Let's just get a monopoly on this purple area while I'm here. So I'm just actually going to go back, get some more Fulcrum, and I can get a total of... Actually, you know what? I'm going to go back there, get a total of 3. And then now, in order to upgrade my energy, I can do it because I'm on the central spot.
That's right, but you'll need to spend those 3 cubes you just gained.
Right, can I do that this turn?
Yes, yeah. So by landing on that space, in theory, you've picked up 3, which enables you to upgrade at that moment as well.
I think I'm just going to do that. It seems good to me. Which is going to bump me to a 4. Cool.
Yeah, and effectively, by being level 4 energy, you are now able to claim every well, not every, you can hold 2, but you can get a good majority everywhere else on the board.
Yeah, absolutely. Would level 5 allow me to do all 3? Yes, it would.
Yeah, so level 5 basically allows you to claim all 3 within a region, which actually gives you bonus points at the end. You'll get an extra 3 bonus points for every region that's under your control.
Oh wow. Okay. Cool. So I also care about regions in addition to individual amounts of spaces, right?
So the regions themselves, as I say, they're a bonus point if you have all 3.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Interesting. Cool. Well, that's me. All right. Let's go around again. Tremolo, you are hiding somewhere. You are there. You're in the canyon. Don't care about battle yet. Control vacant. In the canyon, you do have enough power to control a vacant spot. So you're going for M. And you're spending the... but he can't control anything in the canyon because his cap is 0.
That's right.
Okay. Fair enough. Then he wants to go for a central source. Can he do that in 2? No, because he's already on a central source. Defense modifiers, full up. Then he wants to portal to an occupied region. Okay. Well, I like... yeah.
I was just saying, are all of his modifiers defense, though?
Ah, I see. Nope. Not at all.
So that may be...
That'll do it, yeah. He's going to go to the media spot. He's going to draw out a total of... Where are you? Orange? 2. So he's going to draw 2.
Gets to draw 2, but he can draw 4.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Lucky him. He gets to discard these 2. He gets to keep 4. Yeah, discard 1.
Yeah, not quite lucky him, though, because they're the red cards that you can't play.
That's all right. Oh, so you can only sorry, just to clarify, also applying to me, I can only play red cards if I'm a overlord.
Yeah, so if you zoom into the top left of the card, that'll indicate
Oh, it's a faction requirement.
that's right.
Okay, on board. Brilliant. Here we go. Franklin, where are you at, my buddy? You are there. You want to go... You want to attack me in battle? Well, you can't get to me. You want to steal controlled. You are 1, 2, 3. You are within range of a controlled. So, can you afford to do it? No. Attack modifier.
He actually can afford to do it, and the reason you do that is when you steal others' territory.
Yeah.
It's the cost of their ability, not his.
Oh, okay. In that case, so H actually costs 3, so he can afford to do it. Cool. So he's going to go there. He's going to steal H, which turns it back into a Dark Overlord space. And it cost him 3. Okay, wow. He's quickly seizing up territory all over the place. Oh boy. Yep, that is dangerous. Fair enough.
Don't forget to move the faction. The territory marker onto his space as well, onto his card.
Yes, thank you. That's right. See, I do need you. I'm still going to make mistakes.
That's all right.
All right. Masuda, what do you got? You are hiding in the ice region. You've just run away from where you used to be. Control vacant. Well, you have 3 out of 3. So, I think that's exactly what you're going for. You're going for E. And that's going to cost you 3. You're going to hold on to that E. Where are you there? 1, 2, 3. Coming with me. Going in there. You are a nomad. That is going on E. All right. And that's his spot right there. And because he claimed it, that's it. Yep. Okay. So, moving right along. Let's see. I mean, am I done on this island? No, I still want to claim things because I can fit 2. So what's sort of my end game points? Do I care about having the most regions, or do I care about having the most individual areas?
So, I think that the regions themselves are exactly what I say are a bonus.
Yep.
I wouldn't necessarily focus on them.
Yep.
So just a quick run through.
Yeah.
So your points tally at the end will be your total score ability wise.
Mm-hmm.
So you total up 5 abilities.
Oh, yep.
They will be 2 points for every territory. A bonus 3 points for every region.
Got it.
And then every individual item, as in Fulcrum and Meteor card, is 1 point.
Oh, cool. Okay. Interesting. Ah. Fulcrum. So, okay. I mean, I can get 4 points out of... because my energy is doing well. Anyway, it's good to know. In that case, I'm probably going to... Well, what can I really do while I'm here? I suppose I can go get some more media cards in the meantime. Because I have a speed up 2. It's terrible.
Yeah, I would... If it were me,
Yeah.
I would look to stack up my defense.
Yep.
Just at this moment, because both Jikar and Mason want to attack.
Yep.
Tremolino's the only one that will defend first, but you haven't got to worry about him for now.
Yeah.
So I would look to sort of try and stock up on defense modifiers. So when you're back out into the wild, you're somewhat protected.
No, that makes sense to me. So I get to draw 4 because I'm in energy.
You get to draw 4 and keep 4.
All right. Let's see what I can do here. I'm going to... Well, I'll keep that gauntlet. Give me 1. That's okay. I can work with that. Now, I am not of the faction of any of those, so I might actually discard the Warhammer and Dagger, and maybe, just maybe, I can collect some shards along the way.
Something else to bear in mind. if you've got those Warhammers,
Yeah,
the other guy hasn't.
that's fair. That's fair.
Just something to bear in mind.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. In that case, I think I am good. So I went for some media cards, which does begin to push me. Now, I drew 4, so I bump it 4 spots.
That's right, yes.
Cool. Okay, we're leaning into Nomad. It's interesting. Here we go. Oh, I shouldn't be able to see those. There we go. All right, General, where are you at? Over there in the Orange Canyon. You want to defend? Doesn't matter. You want to control vacant. Well, there is a vacant, but do you have the energy for it? No, but you don't have the slots for it. That's fine. Can you can move 2. Can you control the black spot? No. Can you, so you want control source, really? Yeah. So he's just gonna go back to the orange? No, because he's full up. Can he reach another one? No, he cannot. Defense modifiers. How are you doing there? You have 1, 2. So actually, he is gonna, but he can't reach another media spot. What a shame. So he will then portal occupied region. That'll be what he does. So let's throw him to... I can upgrade in Guardian territories. I mean, yeah, that's alright. And what is he good at? He is good at resistance. Yeah, okay, I'll throw him back to the ice world. There we go. I think that's good. Alright, so Franklin, what are you doing? You are not attacking. You are stealing control. You cannot do that. 1, 2. Oh, can you get to... No. 1, 2, 3. No. Attack modifiers. How are you doing there? You have an attack and attack. You are sorted there, I think. Hold on. Yeah, you can carry 2. Controlling vacant. Well, can you control black? You can't afford to. Control source it is. Alright. And you're going to take 4 energy. 3, because he already has 1. Yeah. Got it. Cool. Great. Masuda. Where are you? Ice World. Control vacant. You don't have any Fulcra, so you want some Fulcra. That sounds about right. There you go. You can claim 3.
Before you do that,
yeah.
So just something to identify. He currently has 3 black cubes, but no territory, because if you remember, it was stolen from him.
Yeah.
So he can control vacant on this turn. He just needs to pop back into the
yes.
Demon's Fall.
1, 2, 3. That makes sense. I see. Good catch. Thank you.
No problem.
All right. Dump those cubes. G is all his. And it is a nomad space once again. Now, Franklin, when that comes around, he's going to have fun trying to claim a controlled, but he can't afford it because it's actually... Oh, no, it's the controlees.
That's right.
Yeah, okay.
But I think Masuta's good for a turn because he doesn't... If you land on a space that has another player, you need to interact with that player. But he will avoid that for a turn because he doesn't attack other AI.
Yep. Makes sense. All right, then. Here we are. So, am I almost done with this purple region? Not quite. I'm going to go back 1, 2 to the center. I'm going to get 4 purple energy. That's really my turn. So I got 4 Fulcra. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're back. Complete gardening. No problem. All right, the general. He wants to defend in battle, not happening. He wants to control vacant. The vacant is available. He doesn't have enough resources for, so he'll probably go to the central source. 1, 2. Yep, and he'll just take 1. There it is. Now, over to Franklin. Franklin, now he will not claim that territory. So how are you for attack modifiers? You are sorted. You want to control vacant. You can't afford to do those, so no, you won't. Control source. Well, can you get to a control source? 1, 2, 3. You can't because, Mount Immortals is occupied. So you'll go 1, 2, 3 to the canyon. Great. And he's going to take 3 of those. Did I get that right?
Absolutely.
Excellent. All right, getting the hang of it. Masuda, you are currently on a place you control. That's a control vacant. You can't afford to do any. So you want some central source. Go to the closest central source. You're going to take 3. Great. All right, back to me. Yeah, so now I have those 4 Fulcra. I'm going to claim C. Yeah. I'm going to spend those 4. Bye. C is all mine. And also, it is a Guardian territory. Cool. And as for claiming a vacant, doesn't change my morality one bit. I am a saint. All right, and we're back to the general. It's really interesting because while I'm biding my time, just claiming territories in the purple area, everything else is getting snatched up around me.
That's right.
So it's a little terrifying. I'm concerned about when I go back into the real fray, but
yeah, I think to be honest with you, the challenge was always on when you didn't realise that Mace could attack you.
Yep.
Yeah, so if that could have played out a bit differently,
That's
but
interesting.
All
right. Well, he wants to control vacant. He can afford to do that, so the general is taking D. D is all his. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop that down. Becomes a guardian space. That's nice. I might come back for that. And that's all good on that end. Franklin, where are you? You've got your source, so you can't attack me. Can you steal the controlled? Probably. You can... No, you already own the controlled in there. So, attack modifiers. I believe you're good from memory. You want to control vacant. Yes, you can do that. K is his. No, it isn't, because that is beyond his capacity.
That's right.
Right. Okay, getting the hang of it. Central source. You're already there. Can you move 3 to another one? That one's occupied, so you're going to go 1, 2, 3. That way. To the green one. You're going to take 3 green. Wait. That was Franklin. Oops. Should have been 2. Yep. Great. And then Masuda, you want to control vacant. Well, you're in the black region, and you can do that. So, no, you can't. That's your cap. Control source. You're already there. Can you move to 4? Another one? Yes, you can. You're going this way. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Cool. All right. There we are. And we are back to me. Now, now that I control those two, I can't do the up. Oh, could I have upgraded? No, I need cubes for that. Duh, of course. So I am gonna move back to there.
But Baron,
Yeah.
you can do it this turn. You can do that in this turn.
Yep.
You pick up the cube, you spend the cubes.
I pick up the cubes, I spend the cubes, and now my energy's at 5. I'm fully decked out there. Yep. Great. Yep. And Fulcrum, honest, still honest. Happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Here we go. General, where are you? Defending, controlling. You can't afford to. Oh, can you actually? No, you don't have enough green. Control source. Sure, that one's occupied, but you can go. No, that other one's occupied too. Defense modifiers. From memory, you are not too happy there. Yeah. So, in that case, with let's see, you can draw. Where are you? Blue. You can draw 4. You can keep 4. Let's add to attack. Add to attack. He's not happy with any of them. Just throw them all back. That's fine. All right. So. All right, Franklin. What are you doing? Where are you? Oh, you're all the way in the forest. You can't attack me. You steal control? You can afford to, but you don't have the capacity. Attack modifiers, you're good. Control vacant. You can't afford to do any of that. And then you want to... Oh, gosh. Central source. Where you already are, can you move 3 to another one? Yes, you can. You're full up on orange. You can't do that. So then that leaves you with your final thing. Portal to an uninhabited region. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and you're going to go to an uninhabited region, which let's go back to orange. Cool. Masuda. Yep. So Masuda's all the way over there. And Masuda wants to control a vacant. In the blue, you don't have the capacity. Do you want central source? Yes, you do. You would like the green central source, I think. 1, 2, 3. And we'll take 3. All right. It kind of just flows now. It's nice.
Yeah, when you get used to sort of the line of thought that has to happen when you're doing the AI, yes.
Yeah, the way the AI works, it does remind me of the way the Scythe AI works, actually. It's like kind of order of operations. It's like if you're closest to a mech, then you want to move towards workers and stuff like that. Yeah, so I think that's really cool. It's really streamlined just to give them sort of agency that aligns with their goals. I think that's a really nice way you've done it. It's really cool.
Thank you. And these guys are actually the easy level.
Ah, okay.
As I said, there are 15 characters in the game in total.
Got it.
I've just got them hidden away at the moment.
That's fair. That's completely fair. Well, should I move out of purple or should I go for B? What do you think? Should I stay away or should I mean, the game, someone has to claim B for the game to continue on, right?
Yeah, so the thing to consider here is if you do move out, where are you going to move to?
Yeah.
So, and then also the moment that you vacate that territory, should Mace get in there, you've actually blocked him, which is really good. You've blocked him from that because you're at level 5 now.
Yeah.
So I would wrap it all up in a bow. I would get the last territory.
I think that's just the best way to handle it. Okay, great. Yeah, let's finish things off. So in the meantime, since I can't go into the central source, I'm actually going to go claim some Fulcra for a different color. Just to stock up while I wait things out. So I'm going to get some... What is needing claiming? I'm going to get some icy Fulcra. I can hold 3 of them. Beautiful. And that's just honest. It's just completely honest of me.
You still have 2 more to pick up. So you're level 5, which
Oh, I
means you can
am,
pick
and
up...
I can mix and match, of course.
That's right.
Well, I'm going to get 1 green then, for sure, just to cap that out. And I'm going to get 1 black. Yeah. Beautiful. Perfect.
And it's a very sound strategy towards the end of the game to start stocking up.
Especially because they're worth the points at the end.
That's right.
Yeah, cool. All right, then. Good old general. No battling for you. So sorry. Can't you can't control any vacant. You can't get to orange. No. So the central source it is, and that's 4 for you. Right there. Beautiful. Frankie. You want to go to battle, but that's not happening. Not yet. I'm working on it. Steel controlled. Now, what is controlled that he hasn't already just locked off? Nothing that he can reach within 3, I don't think. No. 1, 2, no. Not happening. Attack modifiers, you're good. You've always been good there. Control vacant. Alright. I think you... 2, 3. You only have 3 movement. But that's okay. So you're going to go for M. M is yours. No, it's not because of his cap. Because of his control cap. My mistake. Where was he? There. Alright. In that case... The central source. Yeah. Okay. Well, doesn't care about orange. Doesn't care about green or black, and they're the 2 closest. So, in fact, he's portaling to an uninhabited region.
He could claim 1 black, I believe.
Oh, okay.
No, my apologies. He can't. He only has 4 energy.
Yeah.
He has... Yeah,
Hey,
you were right.
Did he start on L, or did he start on the portal?
I believe that his last turn he ported to that area.
So, he has actually exhausted all of his... Because he can't reach that portal. And he can't reach that portal. He's actually exhausted all of his action priorities.
So, in this scenario, if you go into looking at his meteor deck...
Yep.
We should be able to further refine that because, yes, he has attacking modifiers, but he can't play one of them.
Yep.
So in this scenario, that's when you sort of revisit that space.
Okay.
You want to try and collect red ones, basically.
Got it. So in that case, he will go for the meteor space. And he is going to try and get better attack modifiers. Is that sort of what he's aiming for?
Essentially ones that he can use.
Yeah, great. So, where are you? Orange. He's going to draw 3. He is red. He cares about that. So, lucky him. There's his second red.
There you go.
Okay.
I bet it was the one that you discarded earlier in the game.
Probably, knowing my luck. All right. He's all done. Masuda. Oh, you're in the forest now. Okay. You want to control vacant. Do you have forest cubes? You do have forest cubes. So I think you can actually do that. You're going to take P. That is all his. 1, 2, 3. Goodness. Bang. And go blue, purple. Pop that down. Okay. The board is very quickly getting swept up. So I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 unclaimed territories. Okay. It's well on its way, so I might want to start stealing from people to actually swing things more than one. Is something to think about. Okay. So
Yeah, I would focus also on territories that that you can just wrap up as well. Like for example, you still have that energy one.
That B, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Well, in that case, yeah, it is the smartest move for me just to go to that central fulcrum. I'm gonna get 5 purple because of who I am as a person. And that's my turn. Fulcrum is honest. I'm just staying a guardian. Great. The general can't battle. Control vacant. You can afford to do that, and you do have the capacity to do that. So he's going for F. Oof. All right, sweeping up all those spaces. I do need to be... Once I'm out of here, I need to be very aggressive because all these territories have just been claimed up, and this game is going to end soon with me only having, well, 3 at the moment, about to be 4 territories. Okay. Yup. So that's him done. Franklin, where are you? And you want to attack, not happening. You want to steal controlled. Can you do that with 3 movement? No, you cannot. You want attack modifiers. Well, we're already there, but he can move. No, he's already good in that department. So
is he able to steal that nomad territory that's in the Demon's Forge?
in the Demon's Forge, he has 3 movement. So
he can't reach it.
Yeah. So we are down to controlling vacant, which he can in fact do. So he's going for... No, he can't. He can't afford to. Oh dear. He's 1 shy. Yeah. Central source. Can he do that? 1, 2, 3. Yes, he can. There we go. 1, 2, 3. He's getting his 5th black cube. That's it.
Not quite. That was the mistake I made earlier. He can't hold.
The energy cap.
Yes.
That's right. Back. He was on
I've got a feeling he can only port at this stage.
I think you're right. Because he's not getting to the forest from there. I think it's time to go to an uninhabited region, which would be the black. There we go. And he's back in his zone. All right. Masuda, you want to control vacant places. That's nice of you. Well, you can't afford to do any orange or green. Can you go up to 1, 2, 3, 4? You're not getting any vacant blue. You want control source then. You're heading to the forest. Yep. And you're going to get 3. All right. So, back to me. Yeah, let's get B. Let's knock this out. Move 1. B is all mine. And I have full control of the energy region. I have been imbued with all the energy. And this is a Guardian space. I claim it for the Guardians, as I always have been. And that's 3 of those. Claiming a vacant space is just a good old honest deed. And that's it for that. So I think I'm happy with the Potestas Isle. There we go. So I'm gonna be jetting out of there soon. Now, back to the general. So he wants to control vacant, which he cannot do. He wants central source. I think that's what's happening. He's going for 4 blue. Great. Franklin, you are after a battle. Again, not happening. You want to steal controlled. That is possible. Oh, yes, it is. That is possible for you, but you can't afford to do it. You want better attack modifiers. You're good there. You want to control vacant. You can't afford to do it. To the central source, I think. Yep. 1, 2. Get your 5th. Nope. Nope. Big mistake I keep making. And you can't portal to the uninhabited region because you're on a portal space and you're not within range of another portal space. So now, does he go hunting for more attack modifiers?
So if he can't play any of his desired actions, you revert back. You revert back to his main priority.
Yep.
And you only move the spaces that will take him one step closer to achieving that.
Okay.
So it's a little bit difficult because you're in the middle space at
Yes.
the moment, but realistically, yeah, he just needs to do a movement action.
Okay, cool. Well, I guess he can't get to me attacking in battle. Stealing controlled. I think the closest thing he could probably do. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. He can steal controlled because it's
there you go.
Yeah, its attribute number is only 3. Completely missed that.
That's right. There you go.
My mistake. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. He's going to only pay 3. Oh, he and Masuka really have it out for each other.
Well, to be honest, Masuda's just minding his own business.
I know.
It's Franklin's being the aggressor there.
Yeah, it's pretty uncool, but that's okay.
What overlords do.
Sorry.
It's what overlords do.
It's true. Okay, wow, he is swooping up that territory. Oof. That's yeah, he's locking it out. Maybe I need to become the overlord, and then I would own. I wouldn't own all his territory, would I?
So what would happen is you wouldn't own his territory. You would have access to it
to steal. Yeah.
Yeah, if your current ability total outweighs his.
Yep.
So his total is about 17 at the moment, I believe.
Yep. 5, 8, 10, 17. Yep. And my current total is 9, 10, 11, 17. Yep. Okay. Interesting.
You need to get that speed back up, don't you, really? To think about it.
Yeah. All right. That's annoying.
How are you for defense modifiers at the moment?
For defense modifiers, I have 1. Not great. I have +1.
You may want to consider just prepping yourself before you go back out into the wide world.
Okay.
And you have the benefit of picking up 5 meteor cards within the region you're currently in.
This is true. So I sort of have just pick of the litter. But I can't actually get to the meteor space.
Oh, how frustrating. Yeah. So you're on your own there, Mark, I'm afraid.
Yes, I am. Now, I could make my way to the meteor space. I kind of want to get into the action, though.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to use the portal. And I'm going to use the portal to take me to, I would say, either forest or the icy mountains. I reckon... Oh, hold on. What's Masuda going to do? He can afford to control that vacant before me. But I could just steal it back from him. That's true. And then he'll have wasted his resources. I'm okay with that. Or I can do some stealing from the mountains. And I can do upgrading as well. Let's go ahead and... Wait, sorry, how would I upgrade my speed? Because... Oh, no, because I have 0. I can just upgrade. Yeah, of course.
That's right. You don't need territory to get back up to level 3.
That's right. Okay, that makes sense. Well, yeah, I'm going to go into Mount Immortals. And that's my turn. And portaling to a occupied region is courageous. That's good to know.
Mhm.
Okay, the general. Now he's up for battle. He wants to head towards me and defend in battle. Which he can.
You won't. You're a good guy, right?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, we're both good guys.
Yeah, so his objective is Nomad and Overlord.
That's
so
it.
he'll leave you alone.
Oh,
He'll leave you
great.
alone.
We're buddies now. I'm okay with this. Okay, then he wants to control vacant. Can he reach a vacant in 2? Yes, he can. He doesn't have the resources for it. Control source. He is currently on a control source. He can only move 2, so he cannot reach a control source. Defense modifiers. I believe he is not fully okay there, so he probably wants to upgrade his defense modifiers. Okay. So he's going to pull out 4 of those. And he's going to keep this one. That's good. Yep. They all go back. Brilliant. Okay. All right. Now he is stocked up. Franklin is going to attack in battle. What he's been waiting for this whole time. All right. He's coming at me. 1, 2. Here we go. He is in the icy region. That is 3. His strength is 5. That is 8. He will use his attacks. So that is 9. That is 13. Can I defend against that? That is 3. That is 3. So that's 6. I can defend for 7. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh,
So
dear.
eager. So eager to get back out there, weren't you?
Yeah, I really was. Perhaps a little too eager. That's okay. Well, in that case, Franklin wins. So he gets 3 ice Fulcrum.
Yes, right.
I, however, lose a ice Fulcrum. Is that right?
And yep, and you have to downsize your. Have you downgraded your ability?
Downgraded my ability.
Were you already on 3? You
Yeah,
were, weren't you?
I was already on 3.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's now a 2.
Oh dear. Okay. Now, it didn't happen here, but let's say I controlled a territory, and that pushed me below my territory cap. What would happen there?
That territory is given back to the planet.
Oh no.
It becomes vacant.
Yep.
Yeah, so when it comes to battle, you really do need to think long and hard. There's always that looming threat of losing out, right? So
Absolutely.
you've got to think long and hard. Yeah, making sure that you're equipped to deal with whatever comes your way.
Yep. Okay, well, Franklin is now going to hunt me down, so that's terrifying. If I were to... So, let's say it came to my turn, and I engaged with him. I would be the attacker, he would be the defender?
You get to choose the phase.
Right, cool. Yep, makes sense. Anyway, that was his turn, so that wasn't actually me. So, Masuda, what are you doing? Hiding in the forest. Control vacant. Oh, you can not do forest because you're full up there. You want the central source. You have 4 movements, so 1, 2, 3. You're going orange. 1, 2, 3. You're claiming 4 orange. Very nice.
I've got a feeling, looking a few steps ahead, that Masuda's going to be the one that concludes the game.
Yeah, I'm seeing that as likely. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he can claim both orange, and he'll be able to get the grey, the dark one as well.
Yes. Yes, and Emma's just saying space in chat because we are on a foreign planet trying to absorb the energy of these different regions, and this is a weird planet. It's imbuing us with power, but at what cost? Yes, okay. We are now going to do our turn. Sarah Jane Harper, you're not feeling well after that battle. And I'm still a bit slow as well. So I can move up to 2. What do I want to do? Because I think Franklin's just going to hunt me down. However, now he won't have his attack modifiers on hand, so that's nice.
So what I would think about, well, for starters, don't move into the strength area because he will basically play 5 twice.
He will annihilate.
You're currently on a portal, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
So you can't get out of there just yet.
No. He is weakest in the forest, so if I just run to the forest, he'll eventually...
He'll catch you up on his next turn, though, won't he?
That's true, yeah. Oh, dear. That's okay, because he doesn't have his attack modifiers, so I'm a little more okay with that. Emma in the chat's just saying, if only I could absorb energy, cries in exhaustion. Yeah, I think we're all a bit like that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I wish. Okay, in that case, if I'm gonna run away, I'm at least gonna head towards the, although, because there are Guardian spaces, maybe I can do some upgrading just to kind of salvage some of my incapabilities.
So that's probably your best bet at this point. Get that level back up to level 3.
I think so. I think I'm just going to move the 1, and I'm going to upgrade the resilience. That is
so you need to be in the central source for that, right?
But it's a Guardian space.
No, you don't level up on spaces. What you do is you utilize those spaces if you want to level up your abilities later. So you know how you've got the territory count above your ability.
Oh.
That means that effectively you can use Tremolino's territory as that count. But to level up, you always need to be on the central Fulcrum space.
I see. I'm on board. Okay, well, in that case, I will do that on the central Fulcrum space.
Yeah.
That's fine. Let's go back to 3. Where are you, 3? There you are. Okay. Very good. We are now there. Yep, we've upgraded. That's good. Upgrading. Is that beneficial for my morality? Because I went into the Fulcrum space. But I already had max Fulcrum, so that was not really effective.
So effective in terms of what is it you wanted to achieve? I would suggest that. So basically, what that's given you is, if Mace attacks you, that gives you a base score of 6. What does he currently have?
He is currently at a base score of 8.
Yeah. Okay.
That's he's gonna hunt me down.
Good God. Yeah. It goes back to stocking up on your meteor cards to make sure
that was my fault a while ago. I got very cocky because I was just running around the central aisle. Okay, no problem. Let's just see what happens. So the general, maybe he can help me. No, he's not going to attack me. He's not going to attack Franklin either. Control vacant. He's not within range of... Oh, yes, he is. But he cannot do that because he doesn't have the resources. Central source. He cannot reach any central source. His defense modifiers. He's on a defense modifier space. So he's going to go for a portal. Nope, Franklin's occupying it. So he's going for an outer source. Okay, which he can reach. 1, 2. My choice, what he wants?
Well, I would always play it to the AI's advantage, right?
Okay.
So
yep,
it makes sense for him to pick up a green one at this point, doesn't it?
Absolutely does, yes. Very good. Franklin, back for more. He chases me down. So, he has a base of 8. I have a base of not 8. I have a base of 6. I can modify up to a 7. That is not good enough. And back to 2.
Back down to 2.
Back down to 2.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, he's definitely been your nemesis.
He has. He is full up on Fulcrum, so all good there. Okay. Well, Masuda. You are... What are you doing? You want to control some vacant territory, and you can now afford to do that. So you're going to take K. Well, this guy's going to steal the game, I think. Well, he's definitely going to steal all the... He's going to end the game. That's for sure.
Between him and... yes, between him and Tremlino, I believe. Because he'll claim the... Yeah.
Yep. So he's claimed K. Great. And he's happy. Very good. Back to me. Here we go. So... I want to run away from Franklin very quickly. But if I run into the forest region, at least I'll have some good... I'll have a good base stat to work off. So I'm gonna... Does it? Sorry.
Yeah. Does it beat his?
Oh yeah, he's a 2.
So he's a 2. So he'll have 5. Sorry, 7. Right?
Yeah. And I will have 4, 5, 6. I can boost it up to 7. Is it ties? Do I lose? Do I win?
So if you tie, you basically just share the spoils of a couple of Fulcrum each.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's either that or...
Yeah.
It depends, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Do you want to sort of go for this? Do you want to win it, or are you going to resign yourself? How do you want to play this?
I feel like my only shot is to be in... Well, I could also go for the media spot. Hopefully get some defense modifiers. No, but I have no hope of doing any good battle in the in the mountains. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I can't play through all the turns.
No.
But I would probably look to port to the speed area, get back to level 3.
Yep.
And then at least that allows you to just maneuver somewhat quicker on your turns.
That's true. I forgot about portals, and I forgot that I can just run away.
Yeah, that gives you sort of a bit of breathing space from Franklin.
Franklin, he has 3 movements, so even if I portal to the forest, he would reach me. So I'm not going to the forest.
Get your speed back up. I would do that.
Yeah.
Go to the orange.
That's orange. I'm going orange. That makes sense. Yeah. Thanks. That's good. All right. Cool. Portaling. Let's just... That makes me courageous. Great. Perfect. All right. All right, General. You going to take everything, or... You can now take that green spot. That is a shame. I wanted it for myself. But Franklin just had to do his business. All right. Now, Franklin, what are you going to do? Now I'm not around. Do you have a plan? Well, yes, he does. So he's not going to attack battle, but he is going to steal controlled if possible, which I think he can do. Let's see. D and F are controlled by someone who has 4. So no, he cannot steal those. He's not going to run for N. So actually, no. I think we're okay in terms of stealing and thieving territory. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Masuta also has 4 for the blue area, doesn't he?
Sure. He has 3.
Okay.
Oh, so he could take E. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Yep, great. Thank you. Yep. He's going to thieve E. So.
Yeah, he's not too bad, really.
Yeah, he's kind of mopping up, actually. Wow. Okay. E. Take that. Thank you. Oh my gosh, he's got 4 territories. Wow. Very good. Masuda, your territories are being stolen. What are you going to do about it? control a vacant. Can you reach M? Yes, you can. And can you afford M? No, you can't. Can you afford J? Yes, you can. So you're going for J. How are we looking overall on the game board? We have... I think that was... Oh, no, there's M. We have 1 territory left in the game. Yep. Okay. Alright, so this could end it. So... I can afford to take that territory. Am I in a winning position? I think I could only do worse. Plus, it's only going to cost me 2 endgame points to claim an additional territory, which gains me 1 point, in essence. There is no clear majority for orange, so it's kind of good to just keep that spread out. I'm going to go there. And I'm going to take M. I'm going to spend those.
Before you do that.
Okay.
Before you do that.
Yeah.
Are you able to do that?
Nope, because I don't have the capacity. Oh, no. Yes, I forgot about that. So maybe I am better off upgrading.
So if you do upgrade, maybe rather than take the territory, use your remaining turns to stock up on any Fulcrum you can. Because the territory is worth 2 points, right? Versus
5 points for energy. Yeah, let's go 1, 2. I'm going to spend those 2 Fulcrum. And I'm going to make that a 3. There it is. Yay, back to my base stat. And all I did was honest, good Fulcrum harvesting. All right, General, what are you going to do? Not going to defend, you're going to control vacant. Can you reach there? 1, 2, 3. No, you can't. Are you going to control source? Probably. Yes, you're going to go here. You're going to get 4. Which is within the energy cap. You're fine. Now, Franklin, he can't attack me, thank God. Steel controlled, that's very likely from him. He does not have the Fulcrum to do that. Attack modifiers. He has none, so I think he wants some. Because he used them all on me. In a horrible, horrible act of violence. 1, 2, 3. That's within his movement scope. He is in the frost region. He can draw 3, and he'll just keep all 3. No, he'll keep 2. Excuse me. He'll lose one of the defense ones. He can't actually use either of them. That's a shame for him. Fine by me. So, Masuda. Right. Are you going to end it? Not quite. Can you control a vacant? 1, 2, 3. You can reach it. Can you afford it? No. So you're going to get some Fulcrum. But I am occupying that space. So I think, by default, you're just going to get black Fulcrum, which is 3.
Fortunately for you, he's next was to attack, right? So
it was, yes. So that's good. So I think you made a good point that what I should be doing is stocking up on Fulcrum because, yep, I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm going to take 5 pink Fulcrum. Not quite finish out the game.
You're not going to be able to take 5 because you're in an area
I'm in
that
orange,
allows...
so I can take 3.
Yeah. So something to bear in mind. So if we say that G-Car is, what is he? Masuta's 2 turns away from ending the game?
I would say roughly 2 turns, yeah.
So you've probably got 2 turns left of just collecting Fulcrum. Yeah, okay. Because originally I was thinking if you could get into the center aisle, you can pick up 5.
Oh, yeah.
And just that's a turn to get there, right?
It is. So I'd rather harvest twice, 3, which gets
Yeah,
me 6 instead of 5.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that makes sense. Cool.
So carry on as you were.
As I was. Great. All right, General. This is probably your second last turn. So you you want to control a vacant. Well, you can reach the vacant. The question is, can you control it? The General will end the game this turn. No, he won't, because he doesn't have the capacity. What a shame. Central source. Will he get there? No, he will not. Defense modifiers. How are you? Well, you're on the... No, you're not. How are you in that regard? You want to extend that. So I think you're going to go 1, 2. And you're going to draw 4. Oops. Oh, goodness. And... Oh, yeah, you're definitely taking that gauntlet. To go there. And none of those will benefit you. Great. Alright. Franklin, he wants to attack me. Not possible. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, can't do that. Steel controlled. So can he afford to with ice? No, he doesn't have the ice cubes. Attack modifiers. Well, yeah, he would like some, but he is on the space already. Can he reach another one? Yes, he can. So he'll go 1, 2, 3. And slowly just inch his way towards me. That's terrifying. He's going to draw 5 cards. There's some attack in there, and even one he can use. So he's probably going to hold on to these 3. And swap out that defense. So these 4. So that's a full hand of attack modifiers. Only one he can really use, though. Alright. Plop those away. Oops. Oh my goodness. You'd think I'd learn after all this time. That's okay. Masuda.
You also need.
Sorry.
He can only hold. You also need to remember he can only hold 2 modifiers.
He can only hold 2 modifiers. Thank you for that. He'll probably keep the one he can use and the strongest one he can't use.
There we go. Every little helps at the end.
Yes. Appreciate it. Because those are worth points, right?
That's right.
Okay. We are looking at... Masuda, what are you doing? You are coming to claim that territory, I think. Can you control vacant this turn? 1, 2, 3, 4. He can, in fact, control vacant this turn, but he can't afford to. So, he's going for the central source. 1, 2, 3. Yep. He's going to take 4. And he will end the game next turn. So how much is a territory worth? It's worth 2?
2, yeah. And 3 like you have, if you... a bonus 3 for the region.
You know, a bonus 3 for the majority in the region?
Yeah, so if you own all 3 territories within a single region, you'll get a bonus 3 points.
Oh, okay, it's not majority. So there's no point in me taking M off him before, because otherwise he'll have 2. No. Right, okay.
Yeah. No.
Okay,
No.
That's fine. I can deal with that. Right. Well, for my final turn, he has taken the the Fulcrum spot I wanted. So
You've got the one in the next door.
There is the one next door, which I can now reach because of my speed. Green one, I'm full up. So I can get 2 points from that black spot. I think...
Or the outer source in the green area.
Oh, that's true. Thank you. Yes. Of course. That makes a lot of sense. 1, 2, 3. Great. Let's get 3 orange. All right. Final turns. So, the general, he is going to control a vacant. He can't do that. He's going for source. Yeah, can he do that? He cannot reach it. Defense modifiers. He's at 1, 2, 3, 4. But 2 of those are useless. Can he reach another media spot? No. Whew. Occupied region. He can thieve an occupied region. So can he afford to? Yes. I think he's going for P. Right. What are you? You're... Yep. And it will cost him 3. And he can fit it. And that is his final turn. That was a good final turn, actually. Franklin, are you coming for me? No, that's good. Steel controlled. I think he wants to, but can he? Yes, he can. Because he will go 1, 2. Oh, no, it's 4 by the controlled player. So no, he cannot do that. Or can he go to the ice regions and steal? He owns E. What if he can't fit any more capacity? Okay, no problem. So I don't think he's doing a steal. Attack modifiers. He has 1, 2. One of them he can't use. He's on a meteor space. Can he reach another meteor space? 1, 2, 3. Yes, he can. That's what he's doing. For his final turn, he's going to draw 3. None of those are useful to him. Okay, it was a bit of a non-turn. That's okay. And Masuda for the win, maybe, probably. I think I've got my money's on Masuda. I haven't done the math. My money's kind of leaning towards Masuda, I think, or maybe the general. Yeah, we'll see. Masuda.
We'll see.
He's going for M. He can afford M. He has the capacity for M. So, M is his. And that becomes a purple region. And that goes there. And that is the end of the game.
That's the end of the game.
So, as for scoring...
So time to tally up.
All right, how do we do this?
So if we start with your abilities, first of all. So total your ability score.
Total my
5 plus...
ability
Yeah,
score.
5 plus 2, 3 plus 4 plus 3.
Oh, yeah, 7, 10, 14, 17.
Okay, then we want to count the territories.
So I have
2 points
Yep.
for each territory.
So 17 plus 2 times 4 is 8. Is 25.
A bonus 3 points for gaining 3 territories in a region.
Yep.
And then a point for every individual item you have. So every fulcra and every modifier.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 more. Which tallies me up to 17 plus 8 plus 3 plus 15 is 43 for me.
Not bad. Not bad.
All right. Off to the general. So he has 4, 8, 12, 6, 14, 17. He has... sorry, what was next?
So if we do the territories next,
Yep.
2 points for each territory.
2, 4, 6, 8. Yep, another 8.
And then a point for the individual items
Yeah,
collected.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that is a little lower than me. That puts him at 17. Oh, goodness. That's not how calculators work. 17 plus 8 plus 9 is 34.
Okay, so you're in the lead. Not bad.
Not bad. Doing well so far. Okay. Now, Franklin. What have we got? I think he's 17, right? They're all 17?
Yeah, these guys' base stats are all start at 17.
Yeah, great. Okay, so Franklin is at 17 plus 2, 4, 6, 8 plus it's 1 there. Yeah. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 6 7, 8. So that puts him at 33. Ooh. Okay. This is where I'm concerned. So, here we go. So base of 17. He has 2, 4, 6. Okay. Not as much territory as I felt he had. Because he kept getting stolen by Franklin. That was it.
Right, yes.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, which is 35. I believe that makes me the winner.
There you go. Brilliant.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
It didn't feel like it, did it, at the time?
Yeah, like it kind of snuck up on me, but also like I think I fought valiantly.
Yeah, absolutely. Very bravely.
Yes.
If naively,
Yes.
shall we say.
Absolutely. Wow. 43, 34, 35, 33. Thank you very much. That was awesome, Paul. Thank you.
Brilliant. Appreciate you taking the time to play it.
Absolutely. So just before we go, briefly, tell me about the replayability and like sort of the differences we can expect in every playthrough. Like what makes me want to come back to this over and over again?
Yeah, so fundamentally, it's the game really is at its strongest at 4 players. So when you've got your friends around the table and playing, that's when it's at its strongest.
Yeah.
The solo mode is fantastic for honing your strategies.
Cool.
So in terms of replayability, it's more around exploring these factions. For example, you were purely a guardian throughout the whole of this game.
Basically, yeah.
You know, had you sort of defected to the overlords, there would have been an entirely different sort of view that you would have had on how you would have needed to play.
Sure. More aggressive playstyle, I guess.
Absolutely. And also, as you play the game more, you'll soon learn that letting the factions almost dictate some of your actions sometimes. So, for example, hold back from battle until you're a nomad, because then you can play all the battle modifiers.
Yeah, sure.
You know, it's making your choices at the right time according to what you're doing in that moment.
Yep.
So there's lots to explore in terms of sort of revisiting it and trying different strategies to see how they would play out.
Nice.
What you've experienced on Tabletopia is kind of the easy level for solo play. For example, if Sarah Jane was an AI, she's very much about stealing territory and gathering resources and doing things very, very quickly. Because you'll so there's lots to explore.
Cool. That's really exciting. Well, it's currently on Kickstarter now. And I'm just going to quickly pop the link into the chat. And everyone should go check it out. Paul, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. And thank you for teaching me.
No, thanks again, Mark. It's been great.
You're a good mentor. I really appreciate it. All right. Thank you for joining me, everybody. And enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.